היום תשעה ימים שהם שבועת אחד ושלושה ימים בעומר. שהם שני שבועות ושני ימים בעומר. היום 17 יום שהם שני שבועות.
Time, memory, and identity have always been an interest of mine. My work falls within the context of those three words. So working on the Omer was a natural evolution for me. It began around 2003-2004, and the first formalized drawing that I made was in 2005. The work then elaborated into drawing, painting, installation, performative work, and then most recently a performance with sound. In 2009, I did a solo exhibition at Hebrew Union College in Los Angeles. The show was called Marked, and it was the first time I was presenting the Omer work. I proposed an installation that would take place over 4 months. It started in February and was simply 7 strips of canvas on a wall that announced that the Omer, the 7 weeks of counting, would be coming. At the time that the Omer arrived, those strips were replaced with canvases, one each week of the 7 weeks, echoing the time period and the spirituality of those weeks. That installation was then followed by a 3-day performance, 9 women dedicating 3 hours per person to the unraveling of canvas that would wrap those paintings. It was a very long process, but that show and that particular installation codified the work that I was going to be doing on the Omer from that point forward. Along with that exhibition came 2 films. One was a 10-minute film on the performance of the Omer, and the second was a photo documentary done by Barbara Grover that tracked the entire installation and performance. In that photo documentary that Barbara created, she had me counting the Omer in the background. When I heard that in 2010, I realized that I had to do a sound piece, that this was an audible way of marking time.
היום 43 יום שהם 6 שבועות ויום אחד בעומר.
So read it again and read it slower. I'm going to read the first one and the second one to you. I'm going just a little bit slower, just a tiny bit slower. As the piece developed and evolved and morphed over several years, I realized that I wanted to use women. Originally, I was only using my own voice in the audible piece, counting the Omer. I realized that one of the ways to differentiate the weeks was to use different voices. I began to look for 7 women and tried to refine my search, and I realized that I wanted women who were remarkable for what they did, had a connection to the Omer, and were people who made their lives count in many ways, bettering the world.
שני שבועות ושני ימים, היום 16 יום, שהם שני שבועות
ושני ימים בעומר.
היום 19 יום,
שהם. Damian Francis Wagner was the sound engineer that I worked with, and we recorded all of the women at Kickstand Studio in Venice, California. he played a large role in making all of this happen for me. And we brought each woman into the studio individually, recorded their voices, giving each of them 1 week. I actually was the 7th week, and then I recorded Helene Ilan in another location and used her voice in the abstraction of the sound with performance.
היום יום אחד בעומר.
Much better. One more time.
היום 5 ימים בעומר.
Each of the women were given a script. It was the 7 weeks of counting the Omer, and they counted each day one by one, actually repeating it several times. So what you hear in this performance and in the audio section of Women Who Count is the 7 women counting the days one by one. V'yom echad ba'omer.
That's beautiful. Shehem hamisha shavuot u'shnei yamim ba'omer. Arba'a va'arba'im yom. Shehem shisha. Hayom shnayim va'arba'im yom. Shehem shisha shavuot ba'omer.
היום 6 ימים בעומר.
Day 7.
שהם שבוע אחד ו3 ימים בעומר. שבועות ו3 ימים בעומר. 6 ימים בעומר.
Could you take a drink of water?
היום 21 יום. שהם 3 שבועות.
The Omer is a 7-week period that starts with the second night of Passover and continues through to the next holiday, which is the holiday of Shavuos. It's a time of refinement, a time when we go from slavery to freedom, a time when we explore our character and try to improve it day by day and week by week.
היום 3 ימים בעומר. היום 4 ימים בעומר. היום 17 יום. היום 18 יום. שהם 2 שבועות.
In 2014, I was a Santa Monica Art Fellow, along with a woman named Donna Sternberg, and part of our commitment was to present the work we did with the grants we were given. We were immediately attracted to each other. Donna Sternberg runs the Donna Sternberg Dance Company. My interest was in seeing what 49 looks like. So I wanted 49 performers. What I agreed to was 42 performers and 7 speakers, audio speakers, those speakers becoming entities as part of the performance. The performance, 49 Days Women Who Count, is actually a trajectory from my main body of work on the Omer. It was an opportunity that just happened and I could take advantage of at that moment. The community members who participated in the performance brought so much to the work. They were people with dance backgrounds, without dance backgrounds, people who knew what the Omer was or didn't know what the Omer was. And they all came with an openness and a readiness to interpret, to perform, and to be present in this piece, for which I am so, so grateful. The response was incredible. We sold out the standing room on 2 nights. It was only performed for 2 nights, and the people who saw it really, we just got great feedback.